There are 7 elephants. Each elephant has 2 calves. Calf means baby elephant. Baby elephant is known as calf. But since there are 2 baby elephants, so we'll use calves. So there are 7 elephants. There are 7 elephants and each elephant has 2 calves. Each elephant has 2 calves means each elephant has 2 baby elephants. Okay. So how many calves do these elephants have altogether? This is page number 129 of your math textbook. How many calves do these elephants have altogether? Again, they gave you information about one elephant, that one elephant has 2 calves, and they are asking you about 7 elephants, that how many calves will seven elephants have, right? So what we will do, we'll do multiplication. Whenever they gave you information about one and they ask you about many, at that time we have to do multiplication. Okay, we have to do multiplication. I'll repeat again. This is page number 129 of your math textbook. 129. Okay. So our first number is 7. So we will write this 7 in ones place because it is a 1-digit number. Then your next number in the question is 2. So we will write that 2 below this 7. Okay. So beside this multiplication symbol, number is 2. So we will recall which table? We will recall 2 table. So 2 sevens are how much? 2 sevens are 14. So we will write here 4 and 1 will go as carry over in tens place. 1 will go as carry over in tens place, and then we will write this 1. We will copy this one as it is in tens place. So answer is 1, 4, 14. This means 7 elephants will have 14 calves. 7 elephants will have 14 calves. You have to write this in this. You have to write 14 in this blank space also. Okay. Now next, second word problem. There are 14 snakes. There are 14 snakes. Each snake has laid 6 eggs. There are how many snakes are there? There are 14 snakes. And each of them, this means one snake has laid how many eggs? 6 eggs. Okay. How many eggs do these snakes have altogether? Similar question, they gave you information about one snake, that one snake has laid 6 eggs. And now they're asking 14 snakes will lay how many eggs altogether. So what we'll do, again we'll do multiplication. And remember one thing children, whenever you are multiplying, you will always write a 2-digit number first and then you will write a 3-digit number. You will never write a 1-digit number and then you will write a 2-digit number. That's wrong. You will always write a 2-digit number first and then you will write a 1-digit number. So we will write 14 first. So this 1 will come in tens place and this 4 will come in ones place. After that, your next number is 6. Next number is 6. So we will write that 6 in ones place. Okay. Now, Aryan.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me in second bit, what is the number beside multiplication symbol?
6.
6. So which number?
6.
Very good. So tell me now 6 fours are how much?
24.
Very good. So 6 fours are 24. So we will write 4 in ones place and 2 will go as carry over in tens place. So we will write this 2 as carry over in tens place. Okay, now 6 ones are how much?
6.
So we will write 6 in tens place or any other number.
8. 8.
Yes, we will write 8 in tens place because this 2 is there in tens place as carryover. So we will add this 2 with 6. So 6 plus 2 is 8. So what is the answer?
84.
Very good. So answer is 8484. So we will write this answer 84 in this blank space.
Okay.
Video on this.
Very good. Now next question. Next word problem is there are two giraffes. Each giraffe has 27 spots on its body. There are two giraffes. How many giraffes are there? Two giraffes are there. And each giraffe has 27 spots on its body. This means one giraffe has 27 spots. Each means one. Each means one. How many spots are there on both the giraffes all together? If one giraffe has 27 spots, then two giraffes will have how many spots? They are asking. Again, they gave you information only about one giraffe and they are asking you about two giraffes. So, same procedure, we will multiply the given two numbers. Again, I'll repeat that whenever you are writing numbers, you will always write a two-digit number first and then you will write a one-digit number. So 27 is a two-digit number, so we will write 27 first. We will not write 2 first, okay? So this 2 will come in tens place and 7 will come in ones place. Then our next number is 2, so we will write the 2 below this 7 in ones place. Okay? Shrimant?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Shriman, tell me which number is there beside multiplication symbol in third bit? Yes, please tell. Shriman?
Ma'am.
Yeah, tell me which number table we will recall?
Two table, ma'am.
Very good. We'll recall 2 table. So tell me 2 sevens are how much?
40, ma'am.
Very good. 2 sevens are 14. So we will write only 4 in ones place and 1 will go as carry over in tens place. And children, do not forget to write these carryovers also. Okay, now Shriman, tell me 2 twos are?
2 twos are 4, ma'am.
So we will write 4 in tens place or any other number?
4 only, ma'am.
No. See, this 1 is also there in tens place as carryover. So we will add this 1 also. So now tell me 4 plus 1?
5.
Yes, so we will write here 5. So what is the answer?
54, ma'am.
Yes, Srimant, what is the answer?
54, ma'am.
Very good. So answer is 5, 4, 54 and we will write this 54 in this blank space also. That's correct. Very good. Now next question, that is fourth bit. There are 6 monkeys. There are 6 monkeys. Each monkey eats 12 bananas in a day. There are 6 monkeys and each monkey eats 12 bananas in a day. This means that one monkey is eating 12 bananas in a day. Each means 1. Each means 1. How many bananas do the 6 monkeys eat all together? Now same method, they gave you information about one monkey, that one monkey can eat 12 bananas in a day. Sorry, one monkey eats 12 bananas in a day. And they are asking you how many bananas 6 monkeys will eat all together. So what we'll do, we'll write a 2-digit number first and then we'll write a 1-digit number. So we will write 12 first. Two numbers are 12 and 6. So we will write 12 first because 12 is a 2-digit number. So we will write this 1 in tens place and 2 in ones place. Then our next number is 6. So we will write this 6 in ones place. Okay. Ashrita. 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 Hanvika.
Ma'am.
Yes, Hanvika. Which number table?
6 table.
Very good. So tell me 6 twos are?
12.
Very good. 6 twos are 12. 6 2s are 12. So we will write this 2 in ones place and 1 will go as carry over in tens place. Now next Hanvika in tens place.
6 ones are 6.
6 ones are 6. So we'll write 6 here in tens place. Or
7.
yes. We will 6 ones are 6 and we will add this 1 which is there as carry over in tens place. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So we will write the 7 in tens place. So answer is
72.
very good. Answer is 72. So we will write the 72 in blank space also. Very good. That's the correct answer. Now, next question. There are 17 ants. There are 17 ants. Each ant has 6 legs. This means one ant has 6 legs. How many legs do 17 ants have? Again, they gave you information about one ant, that one ant has 6 legs and there are 17 ants. Now they're asking you how many legs will 17 ants have, right? So what we will do, we will write again a 2-digit number first and then we'll write a 1-digit number. Okay. Yes. So we will write 1717 first because it is a 2-digit number. So we will write 1 in tens place and 7 in ones place. And then in ones place we will write 6 because 6 is a 1-digit number. Azlan,
Yes, ma'am.
which number table?
6.
Very good. 6 is beside multiplication symbol, so 6 table. Okay, now tell me 6 sevens are how much?
6. Mm,
Yes, 6 sevens are. Yes, Azlan, 6 sevens are.
42.
Very good. 6 sevens are 42. So we will write here 2 in ones place and we will write 4 as carry over in tens place. 6 sevens are 42. Next, Azlan, in tens place, what we'll write? 6 ones are? Azlan, 6 ones are? Azlan, you need to unmute yourself. Azlan, unmute yourself. Yeah.
6
6 ones are
ones are 6.
6 ones are 6. So we'll write 6 in tens place.
No.
Then
We will write 10.
very good. We'll write 10 in. We'll write 10. Okay, because 6 ones are 6, but we have to add this carryover also. So 6 plus 4 is 10. So we will write 0 here in tens place and then 1 will go as carryover in hundreds place. And since there is only one number in hundreds place, that is 1, so we will write this 1 as it is in hundreds place. So answer is 102. Answer is 102. We will write this 102 in this blank space also. Okay? Done? And children, remember you have to write these carryovers also. Now children, turn the page and come to page number 131. 131, 131, write date in classwork. Again, I'm repeating. Turn the page and come to page number 131, my practice time 3. This is my practice time 3, page number 131. Now what we have to do is, here we have to multiply the numbers with 10 and 100. With 10 and 100. Okay, so before that what I'll do, I'll give you 2-3 examples. No need to write them. Okay children, no need to write the examples. I'll just give you a few examples so that you can understand. Okay. And again I'm repeating, no need to write them. Oh yeah. Suppose I have to multiply 6. Okay, I have to multiply 6 with 10. First of all, we will multiply numbers with 10. Okay, so whenever you are multiplying any number with 10, what you have to do is you just write that number. Here we are multiplying this 6 with 10, right? So what we have to do, we'll write that number. Here number is 6, so we'll write that number. And after that number, we will put 10. What I said, whenever you are multiplying any number with 10, you will just put 10 after that number. Okay. Suppose we are multiplying 8 with 10. So what we'll do, again, we'll write 8 here after this equal to sign, and then we will put 10. Okay. So whenever you are multiplying any number with 10, you will just add 10 after that. Now suppose here we are multiplying 25 with 10. 25 with 10. Again what we'll do, we will write this number 25. We will write this number 25. And after that what we'll do, we'll put here 10. So whenever you are multiplying any number with 10, you will just put 10 after that number. Okay. Now suppose you are multiplying any number with 100. Okay. Here we are multiplying 3 with 100. 3 with 100. So what we'll do, we will write that number. Here we are multiplying 3 with 100. So we will write here 3. And after this 3, how many zeros we will put? We will put here 2 zeros. So whenever you are multiplying any number with 100, you will put 2 zeros after that number. You will put 2 zeros after that number, because in hundreds we have 2 zeros. Okay. So now suppose we are multiplying here 17 with 100. 17 with 100. So what we'll do, we'll write here 17, and after that we'll put here 2 zeros. So always remember this thing children, whenever you are multiplying any number with 10, add 10. Whenever you are multiplying any number with 100, add 2 zeros after that number. Okay. Is there anyone who has any doubt in this? Yes, Aslan?
Ma'am, I have done the whole page.
Okay, fine. That's good. But I said, is there anyone who has any doubt? Okay, children, this is easy, right? So now we'll do the exercise now. Yeah. First one. Nitya Sri?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, first bit. We should multiply 7 with 10 or 100 to get 700 answer.
700, ma'am.
We should multiply 7 with 10 or 100. Answer is 700. 7 multiplied by dash is equal to 700. So with which number we should multiply it? 7 or 10 or 100? Tell me. Nitya, so you tell me how many zeros are there in first bit?
Ma'am, 10.
Wrong. You tell me how many zeros are there in first bit? Come on, fast.
2.
2. So tell me in 10 there are how many zeros? Nitya Sri, I'm talking to you. I want answer fast. It's so easy. In 10, how many zeros are there? Not at all interested. Busy with her own work. And Nityasvi, camera on. Yes, Supratik, do you have any doubt?
Ma'am, page number what, ma'am?
Page number 131. Devansh? Devansh? Devansh?
Yes, ma'am.
Devansh, are you there?
Ma'am, it's Pooja here, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Devansh,
Ma'am, he's gone to the washroom.
okay, okay, no problem. No problem. Aditya Ram?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me. 10 or 100, which number? First bit.
70.
You should multiply 7 with 10 or 100 to get 700 as answer.
100.
Very good. So we'll write 100 in first bit. Answer is 100. Okay. Advaita,
Ma'am.
second bit. We should multiply 8 with which number to get answer 80? 10 or 100?
10, ma'am.
Very good. After 8, there is only 1 0. So we will multiply it with 10. If 2 zeros were there, we would multiply it with 100. Okay, that's correct. Now next. Bilvika.
Ma'am.
Yeah. In third bit, we should multiply 100 with which number to get answer as 400?
4, ma'am.
We should multiply 4 with 100 to get answer 400. That's correct. Very good. Now next. Ashrit Rao. Ashrit. Ashrit Rao, are you there? Akshaj. Akshaj, are you there? Ashwita Nalla.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, answer for fourth bit. 1 into 100 is equal to?
100.
Very good. 1 multiplied by 100 is equal to 100. That's the correct answer. Very good. Now next. That is fifth bit. Dhriti Reddy. Dhriti. Dhriti, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, fifth bit. Dash multiplied by 10 is equal to 190. Which number multiplied by 10 is equal to 190? Which number we should multiply with 10 to get answer 190, Dhriti?
19.
Very good. Answer is 19. That's the correct answer. Okay. Now next. Dhriti Rathi, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Dhriti, last one. Dash multiplied by 100 is equal to 900.
900.
900 is already there, Dhriti. Which number should be multiplied by 100 to get answer 900? What?
100.
Dhriti, look at the question carefully. 100 is already there. Which number is missing? Answer is 900. Look at the question carefully and then tell. Yes, Dhriti, I'm waiting.
Ma'am, question number F.
Yes. Yes, 10 past.
Ma'am,
Yes.
1 to 10, ma'am.
Dhriti, F bit. What is the question? Dhriti, you read question number F. Bit F. Read that question. Sixth bit. Bit F. Read that question.
Dash multiplies 100 equals to 900.
Can you tell me by which number you should multiply 100 to get answer 900? 100 is there, 2 zeros are already there. After equal to sign, which number is missing? This shows how many attention you all are paying in class. Yes, Lohit, what is the answer?
9.
Very good. Answer is 9. 9 is missing. If we will multiply 9 with 100, and we'll get answer 900. That's the correct answer. Okay, now next. Yes, children, take out your math notebook quickly. Take out your math notebook, write date and class work in your math notebook, children. Yes, I said take out your math notebook, small one. Take out your math notebook. Write date and class work in your math notebook quickly. Yes, children, again I am repeating, take out your math notebook, write date and class work. And no need to copy all the questions. We will do one question, then we will note down second question. No need to copy all the questions. Again, I'll repeat. Only copy only first question. We will solve it and then you will copy second question. One by one, you have to copy the question. Nobody will copy all the questions. Yes, children, take out your math notebook, write date and class work and note down first question. 307 multiplied by 2. This is 307 multiplied by 2. And remember one thing, that in one box you will write only one number and you will put this multiplication symbol in a separate box. Nobody will write this multiplication symbol in hundreds place. Again, I'll repeat, in one box you will write only one number. Okay, so here 7 is in ones place. This 0 is in tens place. And 3 is in hundreds place. Again, I'll repeat, in one box only one number. This is 307 multiplied by 2. Yes, Riti Reddy.
Ma'am, page number.
Riti, this is not in your book. You have to copy first question in your notebook.
Okay.
Yeah, only first question. Yes, Akshaya.
Page number.
Akshaya, this is not in your book. I have clearly mentioned that you have to write these questions in your notebook. Okay, first question. Yeah, Meghna. Meghna. Meghna, are you there? Yeah, first question is 307 multiplied by 2. Which number table? 2 table. Very good. So we will multiply this 2 with number in ones place. So 2 sevens are
14.
very good. 2 sevens are 14, children. So we will write 4 in ones place and 1 will go as carryover in tens place. Next. Okay, Meghna, 2 zeros are how much?
0, ma'am.
Very good. Children, whenever you are multiplying any number with 0, answer is 0. So 2 zeros are 0. But here we have 1 in tens place as carryover. So we will add that 1 also. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So we will write 1 in tens place. Now next number is 2 multiplied by 3. Meghna, 2 threes are?
6, ma'am.
2 threes are 6. Very good. So we will write this 6 in hundreds place. So answer is 614. Answer is 614. Yes, children, now you can note down second question. Leave 3 boxes and then write down second question. Tanishka, are you writing? Yes, children, leave 3 boxes and then write second question. 186 multiplied by 5. 186 multiplied by 5. And in one box you will write only one number. 186 multiplied by 5. Next question, write quickly. Akshaj. Akshaj, am I audible to you? Akshaj, am I audible to you? Okay, now second bit. Shri Hasan.
Ma'am.
Yes, which table in second question? 186 multiplied by 5. Second question, which table? Beside this multiplication symbol, what is the number, Shri Hasan?
5 table.
Very good, 5 table. Now tell me 5 6 are how much? 5 6 are?
30.
5 6 are 30. Very good. So we will write only 0 in one's place and 3 will go as carry over. Okay, now tell me 5 8s are?
Yes.
Yes, 5 8s are?
40.
Very good. 5 8s are 40. But we will add this 3 also. 40 plus 3, how much? Yes, children, 40 plus 3. Shri Hasan, 40 plus 3?
43.
43. Very good. So we will write only 3 here and 4 will go as carry over in hundreds place. So we will write this 4 as carry over. Very good. Now 5 ones are?
41, 55. 5 ones are 5.
Very good. 5 ones are 5 and we will add this 4 also. So 5 plus 4 is